Hey, how's it going? My name's Matt. I'm from Spokane, Washington, and I'm 25 years old.
What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm a current grad student at Washington State University. It's in the Political Science Department, and it's called Global Justice and Security Studies.
Where do you live? Do you rent or own?
I have the distinct honor and privilege of living with my parents, and they're actually doing the recording right now. So anything I do say is going to have to be accurate, because I'm sure they're going to correct me.
Do you have, roommates and pets?
We do have a couple pets, have 2 cats, and recently we just got 2 birds, 2 parakeets.
Give us a dating history, and have you ever been in love?
Yeah, dating history is pretty slim. Fortunately, when I was in high school, I had a great friend, and we hung out all the time, played tennis, rode bikes, basketball, soccer, and an occasional video game. In relations to the love question, I guess I'm still looking for it, obviously. I wouldn't be on here. But I haven't had too many relationships. Been doing a lot of studying, traveling abroad, studied abroad in Vietnam for 1 semester, lived in Chile briefly for about 4 months, and been to Europe as well, and had a job offer in the great country of Panama City, Panama.
Well, tell us your funny first date story.
Funny first date? That would probably be back in high school with Alex. We were going downtown to the AMC movies. I was driving, we were pulling into the parking garage, and I didn't turn sharp enough, and I I scratched into the barrier. I don't know if that's funny, but it was to me.
Describe your ultimate fantasy date.
Ultimate fantasy date. I would probably say we have a beautiful bike trail just north of Spokane called the Hiawatha Trail. It's about 15 miles. You go through a lot of tunnels, beautiful scenery. It's always fun to do something active, be outdoors, and that would probably be my fantasy. I did do that once in the Boy Scouts, and it'd be fun to go back and do it as a date.
Do you have a favorite actor or actress?
Yeah, my favorite actor, I guess a couple reasons. One would be Matt Damon for his role in The Rainmaker and in Good Will Hunting, and also because he's involved in foreign countries and in his ability to influence with his name recognition on getting clean water to those who, such as in Africa, he went to a couple countries in there, as well as in India, and his influence to acquire outside funds to just acquire basic necessities that I think we take for granted. Oh yeah, my actress would be Julia Roberts. Every role she plays, she does it with such enthusiasm and such candor, and it doesn't matter if it's a somewhat subdued role, such as in Valentine's Day, where she kind of took a secondary approach, but she did such a good job, or in Eat, Pray, Love, where she is very actively engaged and enthusiastic.
Tell us about your family. Are you close, and do you have siblings?
Yeah, family's really close. Always got the parents right here watching, and I have other family in Seattle, and in relation to siblings, I have 3 older brothers, stepbrothers, and 2 older sisters, stepsisters. Some of them live here, and others live in Oregon and down south.
Do you have any funny childhood stories or wacky family members you want to tell us about?
Childhood stories. I guess one would be back in 2000. A friend and I, it was during the very close presidential contest, Al Gore, George W. Bush. I dressed up as George W. Bush, had a mask on, and my friend was Al Gore, and we went trick-or-treating. And we had a lot of great responses, some of them not so good, other ones pretty good. And that would always be a treasured memory, Jordan and I going out and acting like the 2 candidates.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would probably go to Angkor Wat in Cambodia. They got a lot of beautiful temples and remnants over there. And after being in Vietnam, there's so much history, so much culture. I always wanted to go over there and see the ancient history. It'd be fun to travel back to Southeast Asia.
What would your hometown date be like, and where would you go, and who would you meet?
The hometown date, Spokane has a lot of great places. This is one of them. It's right next to Manito Park. This is Japanese Gardens. It'd be fun to walk around. For a date, though, I guess ice skating if it was in the winter time. We have a great outdoor rink in Riverfront Park. We also have a great, huge red wagon that you can go down on the slide on. But for date, I'd probably just do the ice skating. It's fun to be active outside and engaged in a recreational activity.
Oh, do you have any special talents?
I think so. I played the piano for 8 years. I guess I'm okay at it. And was in the marching band, played the saxophone for 4 years, and the clarinet, I think it was 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. Okay. Oh, and I played tennis. I used to play tennis a lot. I played soccer growing up as well. Ran cross country, and I was on the basketball team as a kid.
Is there a hobby or activity you like to tell us or show us?
A hobby? It might sound kind of cheesy, but since I'm in graduate school, I do a lot of studying. I know that's not really a hobby, but outside of studying and writing huge papers from Muammar Gaddafi in Libya to the police apparatus in Brazil, I do enjoy keeping up with international events and trying to remain somewhat active, from exercising to bicycle riding.
Finally, we need to get a full body shot. You want to take off your jacket and shirt and show them your muscles?
Okay, I'll take off the jacket. I guess that's about it for the recording. I mean, if I get on The Bachelor, I'd be really excited, or The Bachelorette even. I've seen a couple episodes. The last one with Brad Womack was great. I thought Emily was a good choice. The other candidates were awesome as well, from Chantel to Ashley H.
So why do you want to be on The Bachelor?
The graduation day is actually this December, so I'll have my MA. And in regards to the future, horizons are broad, the future's bright, and it'd be great to have a companion and hopefully get married in the near future. I think The Bachelor would be a great opportunity. The contestants that have been on it seem very grounded, intelligent, charismatic.
Where would you go with your career after your MA? What are you looking for?
There's a couple options with this particular program. The student places an emphasis from narcotics, gangs, international relations, weapons of mass destruction, and even terrorism. I'm in the international security sector. I did do a little bit of political psychology, so it's more directed to the Department of Homeland Security, although you can also do local government jobs as well as non-governmental organizations. So right now I'm really at a point in my life that I can pursue a long-term relationship, and I look forward to being on the show if I do get on, and got nothing to hold back. Kind of an open book, and watching the shows, I think it'd be a great opportunity not only for me but for the Bachelorette. Thank you.